Vivikta Desha Shavitvam Arati Jana Sansari. One will prefer to be alone, free from crowd. Remember, being alone and feeling lonely, there is a difference. Aloneness and loneliness, there is big difference. You can be, please understand, alone, need not feel lonely. And not to feel lonely, you need to work a lot. If you have not seen all these developments and you want to be alone, definitely is a disaster. This is the Gen Z present day. Gen Z are alone, also feel lonely. That's why the phone becomes the best friend. I remember when we grew up, not every cases, some cases we had good thing. In short, the children used to grow up with the parents. And of course, as you grow up, brothers and sisters, sometimes you have to share the same room. And thank God, it was great. Nowadays, what happens? All are having not one room, one house, okay? One floor. So all are alone, but they do not know how to manage that aloneness. Then they feel lonely. And when you feel lonely, what you do? You are engaged in many things. So you choose to be alone, but you end up feeling lonely, and you don't have courage to have a relationship. Then you end up having relationship with the dogs, cats, you understand, animals. If that also you cannot handle, so then have relationship with the, this robo, electronic gadgets, whatnot. So that means what? Again, you are feeling lonely. Can you see this point? So unless you develop all these above qualities, or you put effort on above qualities, don't withdraw yourself. Don't come to a conclusion. The last stage, what is that? That where you withdraw completely yourself. So only that you can do when you have above qualities. That's why you need to learn to retire only when you know how to handle your mind. Or else what will happen? You know better. People end up in ashrams. And they make ashram as worst place. Because a few days, few months, they are very good. After a few days or few months, what happens? They convert ashram as their place. Because they have not developed these qualities. So, Vivikta Desha Sevitvam, under this category comes, very carefully we use. To start with, I would like to say, wherever you are, try to find out, try to create a corner place for you in your house, where you are undisturbed. If your place is crowded, and if you have a room, if you can afford, better to have a separate room. That is your space. If not, one corner, That's enough for you. In fact, once you close your eyes, you will discover that it makes no difference who are there in the house, who are not there. In the beginning, it may create some issue. Later on, everybody will understand. And if they don't understand, it's their problem. Don't worry. And moreover, we have different points. Those days, we used to go to jungle. Now there is no jungle. And wherever little bit jungle is there, all animals. That's why jungle should be free from tiger, free from wild animals. Nowadays, all the jungle we have eaten up, little bit whatever is there, they do not know what to do. In fact, they are coming to the cities now, especially elephants in India. Or bank of the river. Bank of the river is very good place to meditate, for your kind information. Especially when you are drowned with the thoughts, you are not able to manage your thoughts, better to spend some time on the bank of the river. Because how the water keeps flowing, while keeping your eyes closed, allow your thoughts to flow. Because the problem is you don't allow your thoughts to flow. You hold on to your thought. Today I was talking this point. Let me share with this thing, then I'll stop it. I was listening to somebody, very nicely person pointed out that we all make 3 types of mistakes in life. And because of these 3 mistakes, always we make our life complicated. Also, we make others' life complicated too. The first one is, with reference to past, we rationalize a lot. Anything that has happened in the past, we use all our thinking faculty to rationalize, to see in and out. In fact, all the time only we spend time with reference to past. And while rationalizing our past, second mistake would be, we exaggerate our present situation. And when we start exaggerating our present situation, then what happens? Now we are not aware of it. We unsee our future. And especially what is going to happen in the future, we don't acknowledge, we don't give importance. Because the exaggerated version of present is so painful or so pleasurable, both. It's exactly like the cat. So cat is hungry, thinking what to do, what not to do. Now comes across this milk pot. Now what we'll do? Even though milk is hot, we'll put inside. So exaggerating, so interesting, hot, cold, you understand? So hungry and hot, both. But doesn't want to leave, because what will happen? Then finally what happens? The owner comes and hits with a stick. How the cat goes through this painful situation, we all also go through this sort of situation in our life. Because we are not ready. That's why be alone, but don't feel lonely. And if you start feeling lonely, it is better to be with people and get suffocated than being alone and feeling lonely. You understand the concept? It is better to feel suffocated with people than being alone and feeling lonely. Yes, for you is bad, For others is good, okay? Be lonely, be alone. One problem is less for others. Appa. With this, we'll see how I have to see my life with Ishwaraha, because when I have this attitude, then I deal with my Ishwaraha, my Ishta Devata, not as different from me. At the same time, when any problem happens, when I look at myself as body-mind complex, I relate with Ishwara as total body-mind complex. I relate with Ishwara in different level. I can ask, I need not ask. I can cry, I need not cry. I relate with Ishwara while keeping my eyes open, also while closing my eyes. In fact, relating Ishwara is not a burden, nor I take a credit that I am a devotee. I am relating with Ishwara. Whereas when I don't relate with my Ishwara, it is exactly like when child is with the mother, does not feel that is with mother. But when leaves mother, feels something wrong. That is what happens to a person who relates with Ishwara.